All right, the 49ers are getting set for their Friday practice or final real practice before kind of a light walkthrough on Saturday, and then the game, the week 4 game against the New England Patriots on Sunday at Levi's Stadium. So later today, they'll release their official injury report. But General Manager John Lynch went on KBR Friday morning for his weekly radio show, and he provided some updates from an injury standpoint. Some of the updates are encouraging. One of the updates, not at all encouraging, very somber, in fact. And then a couple others are just kind of holding steady and kind of a wait and see approach. And we'll get to all that. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, comment, and all of that. Okay, so let's start off with Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey went to Germany to seek an opinion on his Achilles tendonitis. And what John Lynch said was, they put him on injured reserve, which means he had to miss 4 games from the moment he went on IR. And that was to force the 49ers to have some discipline in the matter, and maybe Christian McCaffrey to have some discipline too. In other words, there's no rush to try to get back this week or next week because he can't. The first game he'd be eligible to come back and play would be October 6th against the Arizona Cardinals. So what was one notable thing is that John Lynch described it as bilateral tendonitis. And so what bilateral tendonitis means is it's a condition where both Achilles tendons are affected by the inflammation. As John Lynch said, they just wanted to quiet it down. He's back now, and he has to hit certain markers in order for the 49ers to start ramping up his rehabilitation, his physical therapy, and try to build him back up in a smart and thoughtful way. So 49ers have a plan for that, and we'll see if that is successful because remember, they put him, they shut him down for about a month in training camp. And then when he came back for week 1 on the practice field, it just wasn't right. He was inactive for that first game against the Jets. And then the following week, he had a really rough Thursday practice, and he ends up going on injured reserve. Another guy who's on injured reserve, actually is on the non-football injury list, is Ricky Pearsall. And so he was after the through shotgun wound through his chest out near his armpit. He seems to be doing really, really well. And John Lynch said that all indications are that they're going to open the practice window for him when he is eligible to start practicing. And that would be this coming Monday. So the first main practice would be Wednesday for the team. So look for the 49ers to open the practice window on him. And then they do have a 3-week window in order to activate him or decide what they want to do with him. But all signs are pointing in a very positive direction for Ricky Pearsall getting back on the field, certainly to practice and potentially even able to make an impact in games. Okay, another positive injury report, Jordan Elliott. He stepped on somebody's foot late in practice. He was carted off the field. John Lynch, he suggested that was more of a precautionary thing, but certainly all signs are positive for him. Whether that means he'll be able to play on Sunday, that remains to be seen. Lynch suggested that Jordan Elliott could be listed as questionable for this game. And he's the guy who's going to be counted on to be a starter with Javon Hargrave out for the season with a torn triceps. Certainly not a very positive prognosis for Curtis Robinson. John Lynch said that they're very worried. It was a non-contact injury. The early signs weren't good. Clearly, the 49ers are concerned that he tore his ACL. That's what the signs point to. Kyle Shanahan will provide an update, I'm sure, later in the day when he speaks to the media after practice. But Curtis Robinson, a core special teams player, a really good backup at linebacker, a guy that earned his way onto the 53-man roster. Very bad news expected for him. So the 49ers will make some roster moves on Saturday. Robinson could be part of those moves. Javon Hargrave, most likely, will be heading to injured reserve. So the 49ers, when you look at this game against the New England Patriots, and they're going up against a big running back, Ramondre Stevenson, 6 foot, 230. He's averaging 75 yards rushing per game. He is a big part of what the Patriots want to do on Sunday. So he's going to hit it between the tackles, and 49ers have to be stout there And so Malik Collins is the guy now in the middle of that 49ers defense. We'll see what Jordan Elliott's status is, but Kevin Givens would be a backup. Yetur Gross-Matos would be able to play inside in nickel situations to rush the passer. And then the 49ers can be expected to move up at least one guy from the practice squad onto the game day roster. And their candidates there are T.Y. McGill, Alex Barrett, Sam Okawanu is an outside guy, but he could be up for this game. Evan Anderson, a rookie from Florida Atlantic, a big guy. And then the 49ers did add Shaquille Brown to the practice squad, so he would be a candidate for a promotion as well. One other injury update. Looks like George Kittle's ready to go after practicing limited on Wednesday and Thursday. And he even said, I don't know why they call me limited. I'm full go. But the guy I was going to talk about is Deebo Samuel. 49ers expected him to miss 2 games at least with the calf injury, but he did return to practice on Thursday. I saw him running around. He looked fine. He has certainly put himself in position to get back on the field on Sunday. And one of the things that John Lynch talked about was he said the best athletes seem to heal at a better rate. And so obviously Deebo Samuel, a very good athlete, there is a chance the 49ers will get him back. They do talk about some very objective markers that these players have to hit in their return from injuries. And so Thursday is a big practice. They have the pads on. It's a hard practice. And so John Lynch said that they'll see how he responds on Friday to see if he hits all those remarkers. But he did say it would be a really nice surprise to have Deebo Samuel back on the field. Okay, so I'm sitting down to write my 5 to watch feature at NBC Sports Bay Area. I was kind of struggling a little bit. I threw it out on Threads. Give me some ideas in the comment section below. Please tell me who you think should be in my 5 to watch. I have some ideas percolating around in this brain of mine, but I need your help. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in here to my YouTube channel. And we'll be back later in the day with the full injury report, confirmation of some things, and tell you who looks like they're going to be good to go. And also, I don't know if it'll be on my next video, but maybe Saturday, my 5 to watch. In the meantime, it should go up fairly soon on NBCSportsBayArea.com. But hurry up, give me those suggestions. I need your help.